Page 21, the phrase. A phrase, they talk about it. You see, in music, we have musical sentences. It's like sentences in words, sentences, we talk in sentences. We play music in sentences. Not all the time, most of the time. The symbol to tell you what a phrase is that curved line. It's like a tie. Remember the tie symbol that connects two notes? Well, this is another thing that curved line can be used for. Only this time it's not two notes, it's a bunch of notes. It could be any number of notes. And it simply is identifying it as a musical sentence. And typically, not always, typically you will connect the notes. There's exceptions to that, and I'll get to those. But you think of it as one thought. Let's look at this in the right hand. Get the notes first. You're here, here. Well, the first phrase, that's one sentence. The next phrase, that's one sentence. So this thing is two sentences long. And the thing here is you lift the hand slightly between the phrases. It's like taking a breath. Here, don't mess up the beat. The beat goes on. The beat is steady. All you're doing is you're going to cut the last note of the phrase a little bit short so you can lift up. It's like taking a breath. And a lot of times in piano music when we're playing, we actually do take a breath there, that it helps us to feel this music. So here you would be here, connect all this, and then lift up, and then go on. And that's how phrases work. You see them all over the place. Now, this symbol, this curved line, is used for another thing besides this, so I don't want to get too confusing right now. Let's just stick with the phrases. In the bottom staff for the left hand, there's no phrasing. There, you're going to connect all those notes as best you can. The phrasing is only for the right hand. So on that end of the phrase there, for the right hands, you're going to lift up the right hand, you can keep the left hand down as best you can. You can't keep it down totally because you're playing it again, but the silence there is very short. The silence here needs to be more. It needs to be bigger. So now if that's confusing you, go ahead and lift both hands up. And you can breathe in both hands, but it's the sooner you learn the independence of the hands, the better. So you can do one thing in one hand and something different in the other hand. And this, lifting up and not lifting up, is one of those things. It'd be easier if you had a different note in the left hand. Let's say, for instance, the left hand was playing an E here and then went to a G. I would connect the E and the C together, but I would lift up the right hand, like so. So I get phrasing in the right hand but not the left. Something to work on. You have to be careful with these notes because they'll throw you a curve and you don't realize it. So make sure you're reading the notes accurately. For instance, in the last measure of this piece in the left hand, that last note in the left hand is an E, not a C. You think, well, it's going to end on C? That's what you expect. It doesn't. It ends on an E. So it's a C in the right hand. You got to watch them. They'll throw you on that. Now, this is the first of a new section in the book. And the previous pages, they give you a review of the previous section and the stuff, and you really need to know all that stuff. If you don't have a teacher and this is the first time you've been through this, I encourage you at this point, go back through all that stuff, all the previous videos in this book, and go through them all again. Review everything before you go on. You see, Thompson advances very quickly. They keep throwing all kinds of stuff at you. So it's important that you are comfortable with everything you have so far before you go on. Otherwise, you'll get flabbergasted. And that's really all we're doing here is with the phrase. Let's play this together. We need practice in playing stuff, so let's play it. I'll give us 4 counts and we'll play it together. So go ahead and put your hands where they go to start. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 4, 2, 4, 2, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 4, 2, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 4, 1, 3, 4, off.